Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Tuplex. Today I would like to start preparing for robots. Now that we've got red circuits on the menu, robots would be helpful for eliminating things like these rocks that I keep running into. I guess I'll just do it the old-fashioned way for now. But in any case, I'd like to today set up a area that will make robots and roboports and logistics chests so that we're ready to start getting into robotics. I'm mainly interested in construction robots at the moment. So if we look at, the only difference in recipe between logistics bots and construction bots are red circuits or green circuits. And the other items we already have, except for the electric engine units, which we can easily make with engines and lubricant. So why don't we go ahead and start to set that up. So again, leaving myself some room here. Okay, that's where our first machine goes. I always leave myself 8 spaces just because I invariably find some belt of something that I want to run down, or I want a path or roboports or whatever, and that way I always have plenty of room to make adjustments later on. Alright, so the bots need flying robot frames. That is the key ingredient. Those take electric engine units, batteries, steel plates, and electronic circuits, and they take 20 seconds each. Now the electric engine units take 10 seconds each, so I can have one electric engine unit machine feeding 2 flying robot frame machines. And because we're going to be making thousands and thousands of robots, I'm thinking that I would like a lot of machines making the robot frames. But before we get into that, the first ones will be, at the end of the line, we'll be making the logistics bots and the construction bots. So those will get fed the flying robot frames. And then what I'll do in this case is, actually let me put that one right here. The flying robot frames will come down this way, and then they will split. What am I doing here? Yeah. Okay. They will split so that we can produce roughly equal numbers of the 2 types of bots. Because they come down the line relatively slowly, and these only take half a second to make. If we don't have these split, then what will happen is the first one on the line, which is the construction bots, those will get created. Those will use up every frame that comes by, and it won't be until those are completely done that this one gets any robot frames. So this way I split them in 2, and that way they each have an equal chance to get a robot frame. Okay, so that being said, these are also going to need red and green circuits, which I would like to feed in on a shared belt. So they can feed in like that. And then the outputs I am going to put into chests. And then from chests, we can feed into a roboport. And I should be able to actually make a roboport now. Yeah, actually I can make 2. So let's get that started. And we'll feed that into a roboport with conditions. And we'll get to that shortly. Okay. So once I have this, I think I'll put the robot frames here on the other side, actually. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you know what? I want these to be all next to each other because that'll be easier to do the 1 into 2. Okay, so that's 10. That way we'll be getting one every 2 seconds. Okay, so these are going to need the engines, they're going to need batteries, steel, and green circuits. Right, so we can do the engines like this. Oh, I'm out of assembly machines, so let me go get some more. Where are they? Here we go. And how am I doing on the other stuff? I need more red inserters. There. Okay, the other stuff I should be okay with. Okay. All right, so like I said, each one of these will feed 2 of the robot frames. We'll need to bring in lubricant, which we can do shortly. For now, I'm going to just hook all these together. I don't think that's going to make it across. Nope. All right, and this last space here is where we can run pipes like the lubricant and sulfuric acid. We'll bring those over. Okay, and then we're going to need 2 belts to bring in batteries, steel, and circuits, which is kind of why I spaced them out this way. Okay, so we'll do 2 more red inserters like that, and then a yellow like that. There. And then we can do yellow inserters on the outputs because those are going to be relatively slow. Okay, now these are going to need engines and circuits, and we're already going to have circuits on one of these belts. If I make it this one, I could do steel and batteries on this belt and bring circuits on this belt. Why does that spacing not look right? Yeah, this one is off compared to the others. Or no, this one is off compared to the others. Should be right here. Yeah, okay. That'll make that consistent. Okay. And then that can go there. That can go there. And I guess that has to stay there. Okay, and these need 2 circuits every 10 seconds, so we can feed those in like that. And then we need engines, which we can... I guess we'd have to bring them down. Okay, let's fix this up a little bit. All right, so engines will come down here. All right, and then we can bring in the pipes. Actually, we could just bring in the pipes down the side here, like this. There. Okay, I think that'll work. Now let's power this stuff up. All right, and then we'll throw in some lights. Okay, so now we just need to bring in the ingredients. All right, so this first belt is going to be batteries and steel. I think this will be the first time I've ever combined batteries and steel together. Let's see, that comes down there. All right. Okay, and then we'll bring batteries down here. I think we need that there. There we go. Okay, mining productivity is as far as we can take it for now. So let's do personal roboports. We're going to want those soon. Okay, good. So we got that done, and then this needs to be green circuits. Yeah, I think it's going to have to come down like that. All right, I've gotten myself into a little bit of a mess here. Let's see, where can I do this? There we go. Okay, personal roboports done. power armor or robot speed? I'm going to go with robot speed because I'm going to have modular armor before I get power armor. All right, and then this is going to be engines. All right, and then we need to get the lubricant brought over. Let's do level 2. And we'll do cargo size 2 if we can. Okay, so here's the lubricant. We're going to want to put a pump on that. And then what we can do is we'll bring it up here and we'll run it parallel with the water line. Until we get over far enough to get on the bus. Let's see, where do we want to take it up? Okay, need more pipes. All right, I think we'll bring it up here. All right, let's pick more research. Where's robot cargo size? Here we go. That's a good one to get. Okay. So continuing to run our pipe. There we go. All right, so we should now be making the engines. Okay, that all looks good. Okay, robot frames on the way. All right, now let's grab our roboport. And I'm going to need a couple logic wires. Okay. And then I'm just going to hook each of these inserters up to the robot port. I'm going to tell the roboport to read robot statistics. And then if you can see here, the signals I'm interested in are Y, which is the total number of logistic bots, and T, which is the total number of construction bots. All right, so construction bots, I only want to insert into the network if T is less than, you know what, for now, I'm going to say, actually, I don't want to put any. I don't want to put any in there right now. Because I would rather build up some construction bots for my personal use first. Now, logistics bots. What was that again? Logistics bots. Y. All right, so I want Y. I think we should go for 500. Yeah, Let's build up to 500 logistics bots for now. Okay, and the other roboport I'll put over here. And we'll need to power those up, of course. Okay, and here I just need to bring in my combined belt of red and green circuits. All right, so how can I best do this? This is always a puzzle to be solved. That's gonna have to be over here. There we go. All right, so we got the robot upgrades. Exoskeleton, I'm not going to have the power to do. What I really need is this fusion reactor. But for the short term, I can kind of struggle with just picking up my robots when they run low on charge. Because when you right-click them and add them to your inventory, they will recharge themselves when you pick them up. So it's kind of a cheaty way to do it, but it works. Okay, so now we should get robots being made. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, I also want to make roboports. For that, we need steel and red circuits and gear wheels. So I have steel here. I have red circuits there. So maybe I can put that machine here. Those take 5 seconds each. Let's get some stack inserters. Those are down here. All right. Yeah, this is just going to be beeping at me for a while. Okay, so we'll do a stack inserter there for the steel, since it does require a lot. All right, I'm just going to use that box for now. We'll do, let's do 2 stacks of roboports. I'm going to need a lot of them to begin with. And we need gears, which we can make here. So we need to bring in some iron. Let's move that there. And what else do we need? Red circuits. All right, so I can feed red circuits over here. Where can I? How many does that need? 45 red circuits. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, actually, I don't even think I don't think we need stack inserters on these. Just because I don't think this belt is gonna, I don't think half a yellow belt can carry things fast enough to need a stack inserter anyway. So we'll just use a regular fast inserter. Okay, so I need to get some iron down here. Right, and I think we're going to have to expand red circuits pretty soon. These are coming out way too slow. Okay, so we can do power armor, but we just can't build any until we get blue circuits. So that'll be probably in the next episode. All right, and then the other thing that I would like to produce are the various types of chests that we're going to need. The logistics chests. And those require steel and green and red circuits. Okay. So there's steel. I only have two types of red circuits that I only have two chests that I can do now. So we'll just do those. So we'll have passive providers and storage chests. This is a steel chest in the middle that only needs steel, thankfully. Okay. All right, and I'll limit these to one stack each to begin with. All right, let's throw a few more lights in here. And actually, we're going to need one more. Because there's now a fifth chest type. Oops. Do that. There we go. Okay, and we'll finish the rest of that when those other ones become available. So the fifth type of chest, of course, is the buffer chest. Which is new for version 16, which we'll get into later. Yeah, let's research exoskeleton. Okay, so we've got bots being made. I've got 111 available now, so that's good. Actually, I'm going to I'll take 50 for myself to begin with. And then we'll set this to, let's say, 100. And start to build those up. Okay, well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. And we'll see you next time. Take care now. Bye-bye.